Hi there, welcome to Citizenry, the platform where we speak truth to power. Still on the matter. This is day three since we started doing the GoFundMe for Africans in the Arab world. I know it's an ambitious task, but it is something that we are set to really take on. As Africans, we really need to help each other. These ladies that you see in the picture there, they are all enslaved illegally. They were enslaved in Iraq. That is to say, they were told there will be different job. There will be a job for them to work in hotels and things, but they actually were tricked into going into employment in Iraq, and they became slaves. And many of them have been raped, beaten, you name it. Everything has been happening to them. I'm going to be showing you different pictures. This is another picture. The picture that you see there is actually in jail. They are in jail. These women that you see here. So that's why you see all the things and bags and everything that's around them. There's one that obviously didn't want her face shown. But this is what is going on. And they are coming from a whole range of countries: Sierra Leone, Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Togo, you name it. And it seems like in Iraq, they only accept women as into who are going to, they say to them they're going to work. When they get into there, then they start treating them as slaves and beating them up. There's another picture I'll show you of another girl that's got serious injury. I will keep doing this until we take action. I'm hoping that many of us will donate. I've got the link. I just want to, we got to do something. And like I said, when we get the funds, we want to try and help as many of them as possible. We have contacts with these ladies, and we need them firstly to get assessment, get help, medical help, and then get them home. And then when they get home, rehabilitation, and then they're going to be. We're hoping to make sure that the work that they're going to do will be in the area of actually working for raising awareness in the community about the need to not fall for the trick of somebody saying we will give you a job, and particularly because of the direct experience about Iraq, they can actually be, you know, in their areas, be working in those areas, mentioning particularly Iraq as their own example, as their own lived experience, lived horrific experience. And we need to put a stop to this. And we have to begin to make sure that our governors will begin to hold them to account. This is why I keep talking about the need for us to know our rights in our local languages so that people can hold them to account. Those people who are going, being told, oh, we'll help you now, we'll help you get a job in Iraq. They didn't know their rights, they didn't know their sovereigns. And that's why they fell for this lie. So we need to re-educate. These ladies will be taught about the constitutional rights, so that they're sovereigns, that they're authority, that they have authority, that they have power. And in fact, all Africans must go through that process in all 54 African states. We're starting with 51 because we know that the great work being done by the Alliance of Sahel states in Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali is great. But over time, we will get there, and we'll encourage the leaders to actually let people know their rights as well. But the work they're doing shows that they're really putting the rights of the people, at the forefront of their thinking. Great, but we would still like to have the for the people to have that knowledge in their language, and I'm sure it's not it's something they will wholeheartedly support. But our focus is in those areas where we have puppets who are allowing our women to be enslaved. Many of these women, they've been raped, beaten. I mean, you name it, has happened to them. And then likewise, men. I've seen videos where men have been strapped up, tied up, and you know, it, horrific. I can't even show that. I've had to blur out pictures, and I might even show that again in this broadcast because we need to. It's painful. So, anyway, to wrap it up, let's just not go straight to the. We're going to go straight to the point. Here's the donations. Here's the GoFundMe. Rescue Africans from enslavement in Arab countries. Raphael, you know, donate if you can. Please do go ahead and donate. Help us, grow the platform. Read the comments. It would really be helpful. We're giving you as much information as we can, and the donations that you make will be showing up here. Let us begin to do that work. These ladies here, look at them. They are held. This is so wrong. I believe this is a Kenyan woman. If you look at the thing on her hand there, it's a Kenyan woman right there. It's terrible that this is happening. And Ruto and the government, they don't care. This is evidence of why we're saying what we're saying. that as Africans, it's time we start caring for each other, start speaking out for our rights, start using our powers of sovereignty. Every African on the African continent is a sovereign, and we need to educate ourselves, particularly critically in our local languages, because when you know your rights in your local languages, nobody will come and tell you, oh, I'll fly you away somewhere, because you already know your rights. You know you have access to, you have a direct connection to the resources beneath your feet, and you can hold your government to account, and you can say to them, no, I'm speaking my government. I am going to hold my government to account to make sure the road to my community is fixed. I don't need to go outside of the continent. This is education in local languages, and that's what they count on. They are counting on people not knowing their rights, and they exploit that. We need to put a stop to it. Please help us. We need help in printing those, in getting those documents printed, and into go into communities. And these ladies, some of them may even be the stakeholders that will go into communities with the combination of the knowledge of their rights and educating others not to fall for the same trick of going abroad and saying that they give them a job. They're better off staying at home and actually using their powers to hold their governors to account. You see, these are all interconnected. I hope this makes sense to you. This must happen in all 54 countries, because I can see there's the whole, all African people, particularly sub-Saharan Africans, are at risk from this exploitation and enslavement in Arab countries, and we need to put a stop to it. Pure and simple. Donate, donate, donate. There's no point in sugarcoating this. We got to state it as it is. Look at that, and let's look at the picture that we had before. These are the same, not the same. They are different women. You see that? So it's horrifying. They're smiling in there, but inside they're heartbreaking. I've speak to one of the girls almost daily, and what she tells me is painful. At some point, I mean, I think I played one, I've played a voice to you. There are others like that, and we need to continue to use this as a way to make us know that as Africans we need to start caring for each other. This is not about trying to get benefit for myself. It's about trying to make sure that we get our governors to become accountable to us, the people, because many of us don't know we are sovereigns. That's why we willingly leave the African continent. Once we know that and we know our rights and how to use it, we will stand up for those rights collectively, and that's what we are encouraging. Please do share this podcast. You are of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power about Litron. Don't forget, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and TikTok. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and TikTok. Help us with the platform. Help us subscribe. And these ladies, we need to free them. And the men, there are men, so many men and women in UAE, in Yemen, in Saudi Arabia, and all all even in Libya, in Morocco. This is horrifying, and we need to put a stop to this. And we have to make sure, and this is why we must support the Alliance of Sahel States. Because when the Alliance of Sahel States stands, none of this is going to be allowed to happen. Because every African will be protected, will know our rights, will be able to know that we can reach our true potential on the African continent. We are not going to be leaving that continent. And what is worse, UAE, they are coming to Africa and steal our gold. Yes, facts. I will do a video on that another day. But these are the things that we need to be aware of. So please do share this podcast. Please, I urge you, donate. I've put the link up there. You can see the slash donate HTTPS. Go ahead, share it. Help us with more people. We do need that support. So I'll put in the link as well, and you can share it. For now, please, as you're watching Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please help us grow the platform. Help us share this podcast. It's of immense importance. We need to work. Men and women are enslaved in the Arab nations that these men and women go to, thinking they're going to be working. They're enslaved. People have been thrown off buildings. Look, we need to put a stop to this. Africa is endowed with riches. They keep telling us lies that we're not rich. Stop believing that lie. We are giving you facts. Please share this podcast. You are, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power about Litron. Thank you, and bye for now.